Greetings. Throw it all away if you are wise, or if you want to be. Press on toward excellence of mind with all your speed, with all your strength. If anything holds you back, untie the knot, or cut it. What stands in my way, you say, is my family business. I want to get it set up in such a way that it will be able to provide for me while I am inactive, so that poverty will not be a burden to me nor I to anyone else. When you say this, you seem not to realize the meaning and power of that good you have in view. You understand in a general way what great benefits philosophy confers, but you do not perceive the finer points, how much assistance it gives us in every endeavor, how it not only facilitates our great affairs, as Cicero says, but attends to even our smallest needs. Trust me, you should make philosophy your advocate. It will persuade you not to linger over your balance sheet. No doubt your aim, the purpose of all your delay, is to ensure that you need not fear poverty. But what if poverty is actually something to pursue? Many have found riches an obstacle to the philosophical life. Poverty is untrammeled, carefree. When the trumpet sounds, the poor know that they are not the ones who are under attack. When alarm of fire is raised, they look around for the exit, not for their belongings. When a poor person is about to embark, there is no tumult at the harbor, no bustling throng along the beach, attendants all of a single person, no pack of slaves standing around, to make one wish for the produce of foreign lands just to feed them all. Feeding bellies is a simple matter when there are only a few of them, and when they are well trained, desiring only to be filled. Hunger is cheap, it is the palate that is expensive. Poverty is content to satisfy the immediate wants. Why, then, do you refuse to take as your companion one whose habits it is sensible for the wealthy to imitate? If you want to have time for your mind, you must either be poor or resemble the poor. Study cannot be beneficial without some concern for frugality, and frugality is just voluntary poverty. So away with your excuses. I don't yet have enough. Once I reach that amount, I will devote my whole self to philosophy. Yet what is the very first thing you need to acquire? The very thing you are putting off, the lowest thing on your list. That is the place you need to begin. You say, I want to get something ready for me to live on. While you are doing that, better learn to get yourself ready. Even if something prevents you from having a good living, nothing prevents you from having a good death. Our practice of philosophy need not be hindered by poverty or even by extreme want. Those who are hastening in this direction should be ready to bear even hunger. People have borne hunger in time of siege, and what did they gain for their endurance besides not being left to the mercy of a conqueror? How much greater is this promise, freedom that lasts, and fear of no one, human or divine? Is that not worth going after, even while starving? Armies have endured being deprived of everything, they have lived on the roots of plants, they have staved off hunger with things too foul to name, and all for domination, stranger still, for another person's domination. Who, then, will hesitate to put up with poverty when the aim is to liberate the mind from fits of madness? Therefore there is nothing you need to acquire beforehand. You may come to philosophy even without money for the journey. Is that how it is? Will you wish to have wisdom only after you have everything else as well? Is this to be your last piece of gear for living, your afterthought, as it were? Well, then, if you do own anything, turn now to philosophy, for how do you know you don't have too much already? Or if you own nothing, seek to gain this before anything else. But I'll be without things I need. First of all, you can hardly be without such things, since nature demands very little, and the wise man adapts himself to nature. But if the final extremity should come upon him, he will very readily leave life behind and so cease to be a bother to himself. On the other hand, if what is required for the continuance of life is only a little bit, he will consider himself well off, and will give his belly and back what is due to them without anxiety or concern for anything beyond what is needed. Happy and carefree, he will laugh at the busy lives of the wealthy and at the hustle and bustle of those who compete for wealth, saying, why do you postpone your own self? Will you wait for interest to accrue, for ventures to pay off, for some fat inheritance, when you could become rich right away? Wisdom pays off immediately, its wealth is bestowed on all to whom wealth has come to seem irrelevant. This material applies to others, for you are more nearly among the wealthy. Change the century, and you have more than you need. But what is enough is the same in every age. I could have ended the letter here if I had not trained you badly. Parthian kings are not to be greeted without tribute, and you, one cannot bid you farewell without paying for it. What shall it be? I will get a loan from Epicurus. For many people, the acquisition of wealth is not the end of troubles but only a fresh set. No surprise there, the fault is not in one's surroundings but in the mind itself. Whatever it was that made poverty a trial makes riches a trial as well. When a person is sick, it makes no difference whether you lay him on a wooden bed or a golden one, he'll take the disease along wherever you carry him. Even so, it matters not at all whether one's sick in mind is placed in wealth or in poverty. The trouble is his own, and it follows him. Farewell. That is the entire content of the 17th letter. Seneca offers profound insights into the delicate interplay between philosophy and wealth. It challenges us to re-evaluate our priorities and question the true nature of prosperity. Seneca encourages us to shift our focus from the pursuit of material riches to the cultivation of inner wealth, wisdom, self-control, and resilience. This timeless message reminds us that true wealth lies in the quality of our thoughts and actions, rather than the quantity of our possessions. Tips for application. 1. Embrace inner wealth. Recognize that true wealth is not determined by the abundance of possessions but by the richness of character. Cultivate virtues like wisdom, courage, and self-control as they are invaluable assets. 2. Time management. Seneca stresses the value of time. Manage your time wisely, aligning your actions with your values and long-term goals. Avoid procrastination and distractions that hinder personal growth. 3. Moderate desires. Practice moderation in your desires. Align your wants with your genuine needs. Reducing your attachment to material possessions can lead to a more content and fulfilling life. 4. Frugality and voluntary poverty. Consider the benefits of voluntary simplicity. You don't have to be poor, but adopting some aspects of frugality can help you appreciate life's essentials and reduce unnecessary clutter. 5. Start now, don't postpone your pursuit of wisdom. Begin your philosophical journey today. You don't need wealth or perfect conditions to start, wisdom pays off immediately. 6. Adapt to nature. Recognize that nature requires very little for contentment. Adapt your lifestyle to align with nature's simplicity, and you'll find peace even in modest circumstances. 7. Balance in all things. Find a balance between wealth and wisdom. Strive for financial security but not at the cost of your inner well-being. Seek equilibrium in your life. 8. Freedom of the mind. Understand that the ultimate goal of philosophical wisdom is inner freedom. Pursue it diligently, and you'll find freedom from external influences and anxieties. 9. Reflect on life's purpose. Continually reflect on the purpose and meaning of your life. Consider whether your actions and desires align with your core values and the pursuit of a virtuous existence. 10. Stoic principles. Explore Stoic philosophy and its practical principles, as seen in Seneca's teachings. Stoicism can provide you with a valuable framework for living a more mindful and purposeful life. Incorporating these tips into your life can help you better understand Seneca's message in Letter 17 and, in the process, move closer to a life filled with genuine wealth, the wealth of the mind and soul. Thank you for watching this video on Seneca's Letter 17 on philosophy and riches. I hope you have learned something new and that you will consider applying Seneca's insights to your own life. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel for more videos on philosophy and personal growth. I would also love to hear your thoughts on Seneca's letter in the comments section below. Do you have any questions about philosophy or personal growth? Feel free to leave a comment and I will do my best to answer them.